Welcome back. In this step, let's add a new user. Until now, we have been using only in 28 minutes. Let's see how we can add a new user and let's see if everything is working for them as well. Where do we configure the user? We need to go to security configuration, or actually it's Spring security configuration. Let's go over there. And over here is where we are configuring the user details. What I'll do is I'll actually extract this to a method. Right click, refactor, extract method. Over here, it's only adding a parameter for password encoder. Let's do a little bit of refactoring before we would create a method. So what I'll do is I'll do a refactor, extract, right click, refactor, extract local variable, and call this username, and I'll extract the password as well. Right click, refactor, extract local variable and password. What I'll do is I'll also move this line of code below and extract these into a method. Right click, refactor, extract method. I'll call this create new user and say okay. So you can see that I can now inline it in. Right click, refactor, inline. In 28 minutes is inlined. The shortcut is Alt Shift I or Command Option I, and say okay. So this would also inline it in. Now you can see that you can easily create new users. So user details 1, user details 2, and let's call this Ranga, and let's put the password to be dummy. And over here, when we are creating the user details manager, we can pass in user details 1 and user details 2. This method accepts variable arguments, so you can pass as many users as you would want. That's cool. Let's see what would happen now. Let's log out, and Ranga, dummy, sign in. Awesome. What to-dos do you expect? Empty, right? I can go ahead and add a to-do. So I'll add a to-do, learn AWS Ranga. Submit. You can see it in here. I can also update it. Learn AWS Ranga 1. Add a to-do again. Learn, or let's say get AWS certified nav Ranga, and say submit. You can see that you can easily add users to your application. And when you log in as that specific user, you'll be able to see the details only related to that specific user. I'll actually open up a new browser. Let's type in 28 minutes in here and dummy, sign in. So this is working fine enough. This is all hunky-dory. So you can see that our application works with multiple users as well. In the last few steps, we have played around with this to-do web application a lot. There are tons of things you have learned, and I'm sure you would have loved it. Okay. I'll see you in the next step.